Welcome, class. As you can tell from our first assignment, we will be working on a particular topic this week, and we will be generating a short essay or a discussion question answer from that topic. So your first assignment this week was to either tell me what the short essay was or the discussion question was, or to just choose a topic that you want to generate a paragraph about this week. And so now that we have our topic chosen, we're going to move on to the actual topic sentence of our paragraph. Okay, and we are going to use these different tools to put in our toolbox, basically, and be able to draw on those anytime that we have to write a short essay or a discussion question. So, let's get started. Okay, good writers have tools to get a strong, solid start to their writing, and that's what these tools are going to be able to do for you. Okay, these are going to be ways for you to begin your topic sentence and have a lot of confidence with knowing how you're going to get started. Okay, so the first way to start a topic sentence is to use the words even though. When you use the words even though, you are pointing out something the reader may already know to draw them in. Okay? So, for example, if we use something simple like making a bed, when you use the words even though and you're pointing out something the reader may already know, you would state something like this. Even though making your bed is not much fun, you should make it every day. In that sentence, we are pointing out that making your bed is not much fun. And the reader most likely is going to agree with you. So that's a good way to start out that sentence, okay? And it's a good way to start out, using a topic or using a sentence that has something that the reader may already know. Okay? Let's move on to if then. If then is a great way to show 2 points. Okay, we're just going to kind of continue on this theme of making our bed for simplicity. So if we want to use the starter if then, we will say something like, if you want your room to look clean and neat, then you should make your bed every day. All right, you're showing 2 points. You're showing that the room would look nice and neat, and the second point is that you're making your bed. So it's sort of showing 2 points there, and that's when you use an if-then starter. Okay, moving on down to the screwdriver here. Since. If you're going to use since as a sentence starter, you need to, this word is great for when you're drawing on past, okay, your past experience. Since I was 5 years old, I have made my bed every day. Okay, you're drawing on your past experience, and if you've made your bed since you were 5, you probably have some really good tips and tricks to making it nice and neat and quickly. So that's where you're going to draw the reader in with your past experience and using the word since. All right, next is when. Okay, the one thing you have to remember about the word when, starting a sentence, a topic sentence with the word when, you want to use this as a statement and not as a question. Okay? When you want your room to look nice and neat, make your bed every day. All right? This is a way to start your topic sentence with the word when and with a statement. Okay? So, when is used with a statement, not a question, whenever you're using it with a topic sentence in this case. All right? Finally, there are ways that you can start a topic sentence and start a paragraph with a question. Okay? And you're using this question to draw your reader in. Okay? And in our case, we're going to focus on 2 ways to start a question. Have you ever? And can you imagine? Okay? Those are 2 really good topic sentence starter questions. So, have you ever wanted your room to look nice and neat? Okay? And in that case, you didn't even say anything about making your bed, but your reader is going to be drawn in by, they want their room to look nice and neat. Okay? And to make a sentence with can you imagine, you may say something like, can you imagine having the neatest room in the house? Okay, or can you imagine your bedroom being the neatest room in the house? All right, and this would probably draw a reader in to be like, how can I do that? Tell me how I can do that. So those are these are some ways that we can start our topic sentences with confidence. Okay, now if you notice on your paper that you're looking at, there are some examples in red, and we're going to go over those as well. You might have printed out already a paper that looks similar to this and has lines on it. So when you go to do that paper, you are going to choose one topic, and you're going to write a topic sentence for that same topic using all of these sentence starters. So let's go ahead and look at the topic, how to hit a home run, and see how you can use these starters to write 6 different topic sentences for the same paragraph, okay? And then you can, in the end, you can choose which one sounds the best, okay? So, how to hit a home run. If we're going to use the sentence starters, even though, okay, you can say something like, even though you are not the biggest person on the team, you can still hit home runs. Okay, in this case, we are drawing on something the reader already may know. Okay, so the reader may already be aware of the fact that they're not the biggest kid on the team, and they still want to hit home runs. So this is drawing on something the reader may already know, using the words even though. All right, let's move over to the sentence starter, if then. If you want to be a good batter, then you need the right mechanics. Okay, so this is showing two parts. One, that they want to be a good batter, and two, that they need the right mechanics. So here is where you show 2 points using an if-then starter. Next is the word since. Okay. Since I have hit so many home runs, let me tell you how I do it. Okay, this is the writer drawing on their past and giving the reader most likely some advice because they have a past with this. They have a history with this. Okay, so that is how you use the word since. Using when as a topic sentence starter. When you want to improve your batting, try these tips. Okay, that is using when to start a statement, not a question. Okay, and you're making a statement about hitting a home run and how to do it. Next we have our question, our have you ever question. Okay, if you notice there at the beginning, it starts out, have you ever? Have you ever wondered what it feels like to hit a home run? Now, if you are a baseball player and you have not hit a home run, you're definitely going to be drawn in by this question because you really would like to know what it feels like to hit a home run. Even if you are a baseball player that has hit a home run, you may still be drawn in because you may think, yeah, I know what it feels like. Tell me how it felt for you, kind of thing. Okay? So that's using have you ever as a topic sentence starter. The last one is can you imagine? Can you imagine hitting a grand slam in an all-star game? Now, in case you don't know what a grand slam is, that's whenever you hit a home run over the fence when you have people on every base. So when you hit a home run over the fence, you're going to score 4 runs for your team, which is really huge. So hitting a grand slam is like something not everybody experiences. And that would be really something you might have to imagine doing. All right, so all of these sentences could actually start the same paragraph. And if you're going to write a paragraph about how to hit a home run, you could fill out this paper and then decide which one of these is going to be the best. Okay? So, now it is your turn. Okay? I want you to write an even though sentence for the topic that you already submitted to me. Okay? Remember that your even though sentence is pointing out something the reader may already know. I want you to fill out the next section of if then, remembering that it's a great way to show 2 points. Your next starter is since, where you are writing about the past. When, using it as a statement, not a question. And I want you to write 2 questions that are used to draw your reader in. And please start them with have you ever and can you imagine. So go ahead and fill out this paper for homework. This is assignment number 2. And remember to fill this out given the topic that you already submitted to me as assignment number 1. If you have any questions, let me know. And you can just upload a picture or a scan of your answers.